name is Filipa and welcome to a new YouTube video. Before I get started, as always, let me thank you to my Patreons and also to Ultimate Guard, which is my sponsor. So, a lot of people have been asking me, Filipa, like, Paper Magic is not happening right now, like, I'm mostly a competitive player, I'm losing interest in playing Magic because other than the arena ladder, there is not much I can do to play competitively. So, what is the best opportunity for me right now to play competitive events? And actually, I have the right tool for you all. If you don't know already, MTG Melee is a great platform, and basically it's host for like all the tournaments that happen in Magic. It's an easy to use site, and basically you can see what's happening right now. And I'm going to talk about MTG Melee a bit, how you can find the best tournaments for you. There's free tournaments, there's competitive tournaments, there's tournaments that qualify for the Pro Tour if you win them. And yeah, basically that's it. Let's start with the page here. So you can go to mtgmelee.com and this is your, just opening screen. And you can find all the organizers, 919 organizers, and I'm going to talk about my favorite ones. There's a lot of organizers, there's free tournaments, but I'm going to basically talk about my 3 favorite tournaments happening, and the ones that I usually play. So first of all, let me talk about the Star City Games Tour, because the Star City Games Tour is my favorite to play. Basically, right now is the only one here on Arena that allows you to qualify for the Pro Tour if you finish in first place in a qualifier day. So, for example, you can go here to the past tournaments, and basically you have always, usually you have every Sunday or almost every Sunday. Some Sundays don't happen, but most Sundays you have the 5K tournament, and usually there's like 300 something people playing, and the prizes are $1,500 for the first place and an invitation to compete in the Kaldheim Championship, which means the Pro Tour. Then you have also prizes until the top 12. And the good news is that every player that finishes with a score of X or 2, usually 7-2, but not finish in the top 12, they don't get money, but they get 10,000 arena gems. And also, every player that has that record or better gets an invitation to compete in the following month's arena qualifier weekend. And that is the qualifier that you usually get by finish top 1200 in the ladder. So I've been qualifying to the arena qualifier on the Star City Games Tour for like 5 months now, because it's much easier than have to worry about the ladder. And yeah, some months I also finished top 1200, but just not having to worry about it and stress until the last day is this going to hold is worth it for me. And how do you play this tournament? You're probably wondering. Well, for you to play this tournament, you have to qualify to it, and you qualify by playing the satellites. And let me show you if I can find a satellite here. So satellites, they happen, there's 4 satellites on Fridays and 4 satellites on Saturdays before the Sunday tournament. And basically how this works is you accumulate points, but the important part is that if you get 4-2, you qualify for Sunday. If you get 5-1, you qualify for Sunday, get a bye on Sunday, and get the arena qualifier thing, the one that you have to finish top 1200. If you get 5-1 on these events, you're done. Friday or Saturday you play satellite, you go 5-1, you don't have to worry about it. And 6-2 and 6-0 gets 2 buys plus the arena qualifier thing too. And these ones cost $6 plus $1 fee from MTG Melee, so $7. And yeah, usually there are 4, as I told you, the Friday and 4 the Saturday before, so there's 8 tries that you can have. And yeah, also important thing to note is that the format usually depends. They announce the formats on their site, Star City Games Tour, but it can be historic or standard, and it varies on what they think is the better format at the time. And yes, so basically this is the first one that I wanted to show you, the Star City Game Tour. I think it's good. The prices are great. There's easy ways to qualify for the arena qualifier, so you don't have to grind the ladder. It's been great for me. And yeah, basically that's the first one, the one that I highly recommend. Then there's kind of a new tournament going that I also really like, which is the Inside Sports. I used to play in it. They were doing, it's open tournament, you have to pay $15 by plus 150, and they were giving you 5k. And yeah, I actually did pretty well on those tournaments, but yeah, they were giving prizes to top 16. But they actually changed that because the format. Just because there were people like me that finished 6-2 and didn't get top 16. I ended up 6-2 and got 18th, and it's a bit of a feels bad. So because of people like me, they decided to change the structure a bit. And now the structure is the following. For example, on the 8th of May, you have this tournament for also 5k. And it's double elimination now. So basically double elimination means that you can lose the first game. When you lose the second one, you're out. And yeah, so 5k, the price is $10 plus 1 of fee, so $11. And the prizes are, let me see, first place 2k, second place 1k, third and fourth place $400, fifth to 8 $200, ninth to 16 $50. Players who finish between 1 and 16 will also get a qualification for another tournament. But this works, since this is double elimination, it's easier for you to finish 16. You just don't have to like be 6-2 and then you're out, you know? So this is pretty good. I like it. And yeah, really like it. It's going to be historic, and I've been playing these tournaments and they are pretty fun to play. And yeah, you don't have to qualify for these. You can just pay the $11 and enter. And that's it. And the last one that I like to play sometimes is the Channel Fireball one. And that's because they do the Channel Fireball Pro Showdown. And basically, if you are a Channel Fireball Pro member, let me see. For example, this showdown, let me show you. If you are a Channel Fireball Pro member, like I am, like I already pay, I think $5 a month to get all the content from my favorite pros. They do articles, deck techs, and everything. And then, like, basically it's free to play if you are a member. And it's a tournament where you cannot lose. If you lose, you're out. And the prizes are $300 for the first place on store credit, $200 in store credit for the second, $100 in store credit, and $5 to $8, $75 in store credit. So that's pretty good. And I really like playing this. But you have end tournaments here. Like, I don't want to be unfair because I haven't tried them all. I'm sure there's a lot of great tournaments. You can just find tournaments. Go to see the dates that you can play, see the prices, see everything that you need to know. For example, today, there's a league standard. So the Mythic Society also is a known organizer. So you can see like what fits your schedule better, what you like in terms of money and payout and everything, and just try it, the format that you prefer. And yeah, it's pretty good. I like it. It's a nice site that helps you find the tournaments that you need and actually allows you to try to play more competitively. Like, we were already paying in paper to play tournaments, so why not, just pay a bit of a tournament, help the organizers, and have fun, and maybe you can get some prizes. And I really, really like it. Honestly, it's amazing. And yeah, basically that's it. MTGmelee.com. And you can find all the information that you need on tournaments. You just have to register, and I've been playing these for a long time. Let me see if I can see my profile. So if you go to my profile, I want to see like if you can see my results of tournaments. So you see that I'm not lying, that I actually play a lot of tournaments. See, like, I started by playing the Red Bulls Untapped that they did last year. A lot of Star City Games tournaments, as you can see. Star City Games, Channel Fireball. Look, it's insane. Actually, this is insane. Look at this. All the tournaments that I've played. 4 pages of tournaments that I played since the pandemic. See, like, the last one was the Inside Esports that I played. I went 6-2. I played the Star City Game Tour. I went 3-3. I played another Insights. I went 5-3. This one I went 1-2 drop. This one I went 0-1 drop. This one I went 7-2, so 5-2. As you can see, like, I have some good scores, I have some bad ones, like everything in life. And yeah, I've been qualifying throughout the Star City games for the Arena Qualifier. It has been great. I also got 10,000 gems once and 8,000 gems another time because I ended 7-2 two times on the Sunday event, and that's great. Also, I don't know if you guys are interested, but I thought about it and I decided that I'm going to do a bit of coaching. So how is that going to be working? A lot of people ask me if I do coaching, and I never felt like it was appropriated, but I guess I have good insights, especially for beginners, on how to play Arena and try to improve your skills. So my idea is that I will charge $25 an hour, and we schedule an hour and play on Discord. You show me your Arena, like you show me the decks that you like to play, the archetypes, you show me the cards that you have, and with that we work and like create good decks for you. And yeah, we play a couple of games. I can give you some sideboard tips, whatever you need the most in terms of improving your gameplay. We can also just practice certain matchups if you need to practice for a tournament. And yeah, I'm not a pro player, so keep that in mind. But since a lot of people have been asking, I thought it was appropriated. So I'm going to leave my email down below. If you are interested in my coaching sessions, just send me an email and we can work that out. And yeah. Okay, so we've talked about Arena a bit, and now you probably are like, yeah, Philippa, but I actually only like to play Modern, and I miss playing Modern. Or, yeah, Philippa, but I'm tired of Arena, I want to try something else. Or, yeah, Philippa, but there's not a lot of ways to qualify for the Pro Tour. And about that, if you want to get into the next level, I highly recommend Magic Online. So Magic Online is a platform that has been going on for years, way before Arena. And actually, it has like an real economy inside the game, so you can actually sell cards for ticks, which is the currency in Magic Online, and you can actually sell those ticks to other people, make money, you know. So there's actually an in-game currency, and as you can see, you have constructed, limited, and in constructed, for example, you have standard, pioneer, modern, legacy, vintage, pauper, commander, specialty. And for example, if I want to see what pioneer tournaments they're going to be, you have the Pioneer League. So leagues are like the basic thing that you have. For example, right now I'm playing a Winota deck, and you basically pay 10 ticks, which is $10, or 100 play points. 100 play points you can just gather during the game. And these are the prizes. So if you win 2 games, there are 5 games in the league. So if you win 2 games, which means you go 3-2. You go 2-3. You get 50 play points. So you get half of the play points back. You go 3-2, you get 1 Magic Online Championship Series KP season. And I'll explain what a KP is. 100 play points, so you get your play points back, and you get a treasure chest booster. So a treasure chest booster is basically a treasure chest that has cards inside, and you can open it to see what cards you get, or you can just sell it, and usually it's like 2 ticks something, so about $2 something value. Then if you go 4-1, you get 2 of those points that I'll talk about later. 120 play points, so you get 20 more play points, and 5 treasure chest boosters. And if you go 5-1, you get 5 of those points that I'm talking about later, 150 points, play points, 11 treasure chest boosters, and you get a trophy just to show around, because then you have like the trophy leaders, and yeah. So you have these for standard, pioneer, modern, legacy, vintage, and pauper. And then you have another thing, which is the preliminaries. So the preliminaries are more expensive to enter. There are 300 play points or 30 event ticks. And basically there are 4 rounds, and if you win 2, you get 10 play points. Not play points, you get 10 online points, the ones that I'm talking about later. And 150 play points and 1 treasure chest. If you get 3 wins, you get 20 keepies, 300 play points and 3 chests, and 4 wins, you get 40. And 40 is a key number here. Magic Online Championship Series KP, 600 play points, and 5 treasure chest boosters. So that's it. So here are not announced yet the events for the weekend, but every weekend you have challenges on standard, pioneer, modern, legacy, etc. And the challenges basically They have amazing prizes, and yeah, it's like a bigger tournament. And then sometimes you have some Pro Tour qualifiers. And for you to enter a Pro Tour qualifier, you are going to need 40 QPUs. So as you can see, the best way to grind those is either by grinding leagues, or you can just play a preliminary, and if you go 4-0, you already have the 40 points needed. And with 40 points, you enter, and it's like a Pro Tour qualifier. They have different formats. You can always see what's the schedule on the MTGO site. And yeah, it's a pretty fun thing to play. You also have limited competitive tournaments, which is something that Arena doesn't really provide us. So as you can see, you also have the limited preliminaries, and if sometimes they do Pro Tour qualifiers of with limited as well. And usually those ones have a lot of people playing. So this is basically MTGO. You build your collection. If you want a deck, you can also rent decks, so you don't have to buy a deck and just you don't like it, you know, it's awkward. You can just rent. There's like rental services like Mana Traders or Card Order. And basically you pay a certain amount a month. I'm not sponsored. I actually sent an email to Mana Traders to see if they wanted to give me a code, because sometimes they have affiliate codes to give you a discount, but they didn't really reply. So yeah, but that's the service that I use. It's the one that I like the most. So usually like for around $30 a month, you can get almost every modern deck, every Pioneer, and every standard deck. And you can just switch decks. So you rent the deck, then you have to get the cards back after the tournament, and then you can rent a different kind of deck. And that allows you flexibility. Like if you want to cancel, you just cancel. If you like suddenly just want to play MTGO anymore, you didn't like spend a bunch of money on a deck. If you don't like the deck that you are playing, you can change it. So that's a plus. And yeah, basically that's it. MTGO for older formats, and also if you like more competitive fit player, it's also like everything in the platform, so you don't have like to be challenging. It's everything like here, it's easy. It's like joining an arena match, you know. The thing is that of course the software is not as great as Arena, is a bit older, but yeah, if you have the patience and want to like try to play more competitive, that is the way. I'm not offering coaching on MTGO. I don't think I'm nearly as good to be coaching anyone on MTGO, especially older formats. I play a bit of Pioneer. I tried Modern a couple of times, but that's it, so I don't really feel comfortable. But if you need more information, like how to start playing in MTGO, I can definitely do a video about it. And yeah, like this was a bit of a longer video than I expected, but I hope you have some useful information and tools. You can download this program. I think it's like $5 or something, or it was, and they give you like cards and play points back. So you can just try it if you like. If you don't like, it's not the end of the world. And you also have the MTG Melee tournaments that you can play basically whenever you want. There's tournaments happening every day. And yeah, if you like the video, subscribe, like, recommend to a friend that wants to play competitive Magic with you. And that's it. I'll see you in the next one.